guys, welcome back to a baking video, which is a little bit rare, but there's actually going to be a little switch up, so I'm just going to be doing baking content now because I've just missed it. I've been very busy with my new job the past few months, and I'm only now starting to feel like I actually have free time to start baking again. So, side note from that, we are making some treats for my nephews. So they're having a joint birthday party. One's birthday is in May, one is in June, so they're having one in the middle. So I usually make them little treat boxes, and then for like some of my other siblings I make like cakes, and the same for like their kids. So yeah, but this time they chose a treat box, so I'm going to be doing some brownies for them, which are popping candy, and then they're going to have these little dinosaurs on them, which are kind of cute, and then I've also got these Smarty sprinkles, and then also these, what are they, hundreds of thousands. I went for like colourful theme because you know what kids are like, so I thought little dinosaurs were cute, and then those on there as well. And then I'm going to make cookie bars, which are for the adults slash the other kids, and then a cookie pie, which is for the adults. But yeah, there's going to be some other little kids there, so I want to make sure that they have something, because as soon as they see the cookie pie I just know that they're going to want it and it will be too big for them. So yeah, we're doing cookie bars, cookie pie, which is Biscoff, and then the brownies. So I've just started on the cookie pie. I haven't made one of these in so long, so I did have to get the recipe book out. However, my brownies, I just remember the recipe, like all of the measurements just off by heart, so that's just from doing it so regularly. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the baking basically. I will probably see more of you when I'm actually decorating, because as you know, that's the most interesting part. And if anyone's interested, the cookie pie recipe and the brownie recipe are both on my Etsy, so I'll put a little link somewhere up here, a little ticket for it, or I'll put it in the description. But yeah, so you can get either of those, and I think they're actually on sale at the moment, so why not? Would be rude not to. So yeah, right, let's get baking. I've got lots to do and not much time. Right, so the cookie pie has come out the oven, the brownies are already baked, and then you would have seen that the cookie slice, which I don't even have words for. I think it's gonna be so good. I'm actually getting emotional, look at my eyes. So what I did is laid out the base, then poured chocolate spread in the middle, put Smarties in there. That one is probably for the kids, but which is why I've done like the Smarties. However, I'm probably gonna try a bit myself. And then covered it with cookie again. So it's gonna be like, once that's set, because once it's in the oven it will obviously melt, then you set it in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow it's gonna be like a big sliver of chocolate in the middle of that, and I think it's just gonna bang. Anyway, getting all excited. We are doing the brownie pops. So my nephews love these, so I am making them for their treat boxes, but the other kids aren't getting them. And they'll go in with the brownies that they've got. So what I do with this, I also, just a side note, because I know that people are probably gonna come for me, but one, I've washed my hands about 200 times. Two, I've run out of gloves, but obviously because it's family, I'm just washing my hands and stuff. Obviously if I'm doing orders, then I normally wear gloves for like cookie pies and stuff, because obviously your nails and everything, like, yeah. But I've thoroughly washed my hands, so do not come for me. Anyway, we are putting this little ball into these green cake pops. I did green because they're boys and I thought the green was a good colour to go for, and then they're gonna have like sprinkles on them anyway, which are colourful. But yeah, so the easiest way to do this is with your hands, hence why you would normally have gloves on, or not if you're making it for yourself. And you literally just push the brownie in there. It's the same as a cake pop, but because the brownie is hot and I've waited for it to cool slightly, but then it's still like room temp, it means that you don't need to mix it with anything. Whereas obviously if you're normally doing cake pops, you have to mix it with a bit of buttercream so that it actually sticks together. Whereas brownie, you don't have to do that. So it does make your life easier because you can literally just press it right in there and it just stays where you want it to stay. And then obviously seal it with chocolate as you would normally. So I'm very excited about all these treats. I'm hoping that they like them. I've actually found it quite enjoyable to make all these. So a few little crumbs. They're pretty much filled to the brim, but I always like to make sure there is plenty in there. That one could have a teeny bit more. There we go. As you can see, they're all full. And I'm now going to sliver them with some chocolate. I'm going to wash my hands again. Right, so I've got my chocolate. So you're just going to dollop a generous amount. And then the leftover of this I'm actually going to use to drizzle on the brownies, I think, so that the colours like match. Right, so clean your knife, and then you're basically just gonna move this around until it's covered. You may need slightly bit more. There we go. Not perfect, but it's good enough for me. When you're using brownie, it can sometimes be a bit crumbly, whereas cake does go a bit smoother. So, but they are flat. So they're gonna go in the freezer now. Right, gang. The cookie bars, you know the drill. They are about to come out of the oven, and then everything is just gonna go in the fridge to set overnight. I did try and cut the brownies when I did the brownie pops, and they were still too soft to actually do the main brownie. I can cut a little bit off the side like I did, but I couldn't actually cut them into slices and them not just like squish. So they want to set, so I'm going to leave them to set. So I will do the decorations tomorrow. So basically I'll just pop back in then and do all the decorations, but the brownie pops are in the freezer, so they're done, and then I'll just move them into the fridge now. Otherwise they will freeze. I'm gonna do that now while I'm talking to you, because otherwise I will forget, and then they'll be frozen for tomorrow, which is not what we want. So brownie pops, oh, there we go, moving into the fridge. And now I'm just gonna have my last meal, and then I am going to vegetate on my bed because I am so tired. I don't know if you can tell by my eyes, they're a bit red. But I'm so tired. They're actually watering. Yeah, so I need my bed. So I will see you tomorrow for decorating duty. Right, so everything is set. I'm just going to box it up and then we're about to leave. So I'm putting the brownies and the brownie pops in boxes for Ben and Josh because they're the birthday boys, and then the cookie pie and the cookie bars is for everyone else and like the other kids that are there. So yeah, right, gonna box up now. And that is the last of the treat. So you got the cookie bars and the Biscoff cookie pie in there as well.